y'all don't really want it like here comes the, y'all don't really want it like here comes the, y'all don't really want it like here comes the, y'all don't really want it like here comes the, y'all don't really want it like here comes the, y'all don't really want it like here comes the, y'all don't really want it like you ain't built for a skirt as a nigga can be. It's gonna sound like when I'm coming, like when I'm coming, like when I'm coming for ya. It's gonna sound like when I'm coming, like when I'm coming, like when I come for ya. It's gonna sound like here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that.
What's going on, chat? Welcome. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a spectacular start to your Sunday. It's week 15, baby. This is the GRIDDY-IRON Gang brought to you by Betting News. We're so glad to have you guys with us today to talk all about NFL week 15. How bricked up are you guys for that fucking video every week? VSauce is usually with us on the side. Now he's in chat and he can get fucking bricked up on the side. Appreciate you guys stopping by today to hang out with us to talk all about week 15 in the NFL. My name is Sweatpant Jesus.
Shaggy Bets.
And I'm just Sukh, and I'm the only brown boy you guys get today.
Oh, hey man, we love you. To be honest, we like you better than V. Don't tell V. I'm just kidding. We love you both equally. Can we get the fireworks?
Dude, that one's harder. I don't.
Damn it.
Oh!
Yeah, there it is. Bang.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Vibes are high. Vibes are
high. Vibes are high. The fireworks are fireworking. We have a Sukh bang. We have a Shaggy bang. VSauce will not be joining us today. As you can see, he is on a plane to return from the island. He's leaving the island, coming back to old Calgary. Sukh is like patiently waiting. Are you ready? Are you ready for him to be back in your city?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to a bar on Monday. It's gonna be dead. It's just gonna be me, him, and Gerald high-fiving each other while the wait staff is trying to get out of there.
High-fiving, sure. Yeah, yeah, high-fiving. You guys are gonna be like crying and hugging each other. I can see it now. Video evidence has to be had.
Absolutely.
Word. All right, we appreciate you guys popping in. This is brought to you by Betting News. You guys know the deal. Go to bettingnews.com for a little bit of everything on the sports betting slate every single day. Go check the QR code in the corner. Go check it out at bettingnews.com. All of us write for them, do content for them. It's a spectacular resource for you guys. It's free. So get involved. If you're watching us on Twitch, appreciate you guys being here. Come and keep kicking it with us on Twitch. If you're watching us on Twitter, thanks so much for watching us on Twitter, but come and hang out with us on Twitch. We have a much better experience over here. We can bring up your comments like this right here. But either way, wherever you're watching us, we just appreciate you guys with the support. We go live every single day. So if you like what you see today, if this is your first time hanging out with us, appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to the party. Guess what SPJ is betting on today? I know, it's crazy. Crazy. Which team? I don't know. Actually, I haven't pressed the button yet, but I'm very convinced to. But we'll talk about it live on the show. I do have some plays in that game, specifically, but I did not. Right? No CJ, no Nico Collins. Lots and lots of the Texans players are missing. So we'll talk about the Texans and the Titans today. And I also got my Christmas garb on today. Got the hockey jerseys, Titan style. Good shit, you know. Hey, there we go. Bang.
Hey, let's go. Can we get some Mike Breens for that?
We can. Yeah.
Pulls up 3-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer.
Let's go. We love that. That's awesome.
Fuck the big C. Congratulations. Well done. So glad that you have kicked it and that you're still with us, Iconics. And you've been dropping some bangers in the chat, man. Absolute bangers. Glad you're here. Glad you are here with us. Fuck Big C. Just getting in here. Yo, what's up, big boy G? We got so many goats in the chat. Love yeah, we're winning everything today. NZ woke up feeling dangerous.
Just ran through a wall. Let's go.
Kanika, did you get your mug? It said delivered.
Did not check the mail yet. I'll check it out.
Dude, when do you do you ever check the mail? Is your mailbox like 7,000 square feet? Like, what is the hell?
What year is this? You're getting emailed everything important. What am I checking the mail to get?
No, not packages. Come on.
How am I supposed to email you a mug? I can't email you a fucking mug.
Yeah.
All right, then I gotta let you boys know about something. I hate Amazon. I don't order shit online. I don't even online shop really. So that's why I'm not Fair. That dude that's getting packages ever. I have a package that I deliver to Kanika constantly, but I don't order anything else.
Did you deliver it last night after your Calgary bang?
One too many dome beers, baby. One too many.
They went
straight. But Sukh's jizz line was it did not smack.
It went straight to the wrong dome, unfortunately. All right, well.
Chat, is Nico Collins playing? I'm just seeing questionable.
He's not.
He's out.
He's out. Yeah.
You sure? Where are you seeing?
Oh my god, are we hammering the Titans?
Guys, we'll talk about it. We're going to talk about every single game today. We're going to skip over a couple that are not.
I need to know this information now.
They're starting Case Keenum at quarterback. And the Texans really need to win. And the Titans need to win. Otherwise, their season's over. But they need to win to have any type of chance of getting anywhere. So
people, this is for fantasy football purposes. Am I gonna have to start freaking
heavily questionable?
Dude, I got Nico, Dalton Schultz, or Jamal Williams. Who am I starting out of those three?
Nico, Dalton Schultz, or what was the other one?
Jamal Williams.
Who are the Saints playing today? We'll get that in a second.
The Giants.
I would go with Jamal Williams, personally.
All right.
Nico is out, fully out, officially out. Or Schultz. I know, yeah, I kind of like Schultz too. Either one.
Okay. Well,
I know that's great analysis. Great analysis. Choose one of the two guys. The other guy's out. Nice job, SPJ.
Right. Good job.
Coins.
I like that.
I need your boys to fucking do their job today, so Baker can go to the playoffs. So call who you need to call. Get it done for me.
He's Italian. Are they winning today? We'll talk all about it. Yeah, this is actually a good point.
Schultz, definitely. All right.
The Titans' pass defense is ass still.
He's still listed as questionable, but he isn't expected to play, is what we're
He's not playing.
seeing. So
He ain't playing.
sick.
They're also missing
Awesome.
one of their starting offensive linemen too. I think they're missing like 6 starters today.
I'm so far from the NFL lab, bro.
Welcome. Well, welcome here. We're going to lab with you guys. We're going to talk about stud or dud. We're going to talk, since Shaggy just reminded you guys to go set your fantasy lineups. If you are so lucky to be in the fantasy playoffs, even if you're in the consolation bracket, keep setting your lineups. We're going to talk about a few guys that have a chance to be studs or duds today, and then we are going to dive in and talk about the entire slate, give you guys some plays. We already have plays out there. I already posted some on my Twitter. I have a 2-unit play today. We'll talk about that with you guys live on the show, and then we will cook up a Gridiron. Ooh, we'll do a Gridiron 4. We'll do the money line thing. I've been liking the money line thing that we've been doing. We've been getting pretty close with that. We haven't been hitting. Although yesterday, boys, the Betspresso 3, we banged. We banged.
Dude, I banged the 450 at the game.
Yeah,
and you banged.
Yeah.
Saturday bangs. Saturday bangs. We love to see it. It was a good day yesterday. What's up, fellas? What's up, Casey Picks? Remind you guys also, you can come and join us at any time throughout the show. We'll drop the link in the chat. You guys are welcome to pop up at any time. If you have a play that you'd like to come up and pitch to us, get involved. You can drop the link in here. What the fuck is up, boys? What's up, Gerald? Gerald, are you excited to see V? Are you as excited as Sukh? He's like, nah, I don't care.
He is.
He's secretly bricked.
He's feeling spicy today. I'm expecting a Gerald bang for sure.
Oh yeah, he's coming in here. He's fucking. Oh my god.
Confirmation.
Okay. Confirmation. Yeah, this is a good point too. Olave's questionable. Keep an eye on that for the Saints game. Okay. All right. Let's play stud or dud, and then we will dive in and talk about the entire slate today. Drop your questions in the chat. We'll try to get to as many things as possible. And like I said, join us at any time if you want to get up here and pitch a play to us throughout the show. Let's get to stud or dud. Let's start off with a quarterback today. The number 6th ranked quarterback in fantasy via ESPN is Jordan Love. The Packers taking on the Buccaneers today. Both teams need a win in the NFC to kind of maintain their status in the playoff picture. Number 6th ranked quarterback Jordan Love against the Bucs. So I'll let you go first on this one since they're playing your squadron. What do you think about J Love today, man? Do you think he has a chance to be a stud, or does he fall on his face?
Stud. And that's not even just because I'm an unhinged Baker fan. I just don't think he does that well. I wanted to take Jordan Love last week, and he burned me. So I just think he's a dud. I just don't think he's that good overall. It's nothing personal.
Player props just making new games above mid, if that's a choice. So I think he would lean maybe dud.
We got people that love it.
What do you think, Shags?
I don't know, man. Against this Bucs secondary at home, I'd probably have to lean a little bit more towards stud. Yeah, I mean he's got better splits in Green Bay. This Bucs D is not very good. 30th in passing yards allowed, 27th in passing attempts allowed. I think Jordan Love could be throwing the ball plenty. Aaron Jones what's his status? Is he still out? Aaron Jones, he's actually expected to play.
He's questionable. He's expected to play though. Yeah,
he's expected to play.
Fantasy.
Oh, but AJ Dillon's not. No. So they'd be okay. So they're down to one beat up back. Jones is active. Dillon's out. Yeah. So that actually makes me lean even more studly. I think Love's gonna have to be forced to throw the ball actually for this Packers offense to move it. So
I was thinking about laddering his yards, so I'm gonna go stud.
Yeah. Okay.
Because this Bucs secondary sucks. And I don't. Yeah, I know. Sorry, buddy. It's okay. I have to listen to Titans. I have to listen to Titan slander all the time. It's the facts are the facts. Their secondary is bad. He also.
I'm not arguing. I'm just over here being sad.
I know. It's all right. And as you said, Shaggy, which is a really good point. He plays a lot better in Lambeau. I don't know what the weather's like in Lambeau, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, as long as it's not shitting snow, I think it should be all right. That's a good play. Over 21.5 completions. I like that.
I think Love. I'm on Love 20.
Trending to playing. What does that mean? Who are you talking about, VSauce? Yeah. Olave is out. Don't know if it's confirmed. It's shitting snow.
How much you want to bet that this guy is
It's
absolutely
not shooting snow.
sauced at the
It's
airport?
just cloudy.
It's just cloudy. Oh, he's absolutely, dude. If you're not sauced at the airport when you're going to fly and like your whole day is flying, what are you doing? Beers at 9 a.m. at the airport. It's like it doesn't matter. Like, what time is it? I don't care.
There's no
It's
time
airport.
at the airport.
It's airport time. And they do hit different. What's your favorite? All right, chat, drop this. When you guys go flying, what is your favorite beverage to sip on before you fly or while you're flying? Drop that in the chat. Mine's a Bloody Mary every time.
Every time.
Every single airport bevy. You guys know the deal.
Just give me
Airport
give
bevy.
me a beer ski. Just give me a beer ski.
Yeah.
I'll usually go like a local craft, but
IPA. Yeah, Gerald knows. Vodka Sprite. Fucking coins. Wow.
coins.
Tequila. Is that true, Sukh?
Yeah,
She's just she
yeah,
don't lie.
tequila sodas.
Let's go. Xanax. Don with lemonade. My guy Casey
Oh, let's
Picks
go.
getting spicy with it. I just spit everywhere. Aniho on the rocks. Whew. Sheesh. Most definitely iced tea. The rapper or the drink? That's the question. You listening to iced tea? Oh, that's a good one too. Command wins. Can't bring that on the screen, but yeah, that works.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just Jameson neat? Just neat? Or do you like the mixer? Caesar's is better than Bloody Mary? What is
Yeah,
Caesar?
Caesar is Canadian and it's made with I think the difference is you guys use tomato juice, whereas we use clamato, which has clam juice in it. It's tomato juice with clam juice.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I was on vacation in Mexico and I ordered 2 Bloody Marys, and the dude just comes up to me drunk as fuck. You must be fucking American, eh? And I'm like, bro, I'm Canadian. And he's like, then why the fuck are you ordering Bloody Marys? He's like, real Canadians order Caesars.
I've never had a Caesar, and we're flying tomorrow to Florida to go to Florida for Christmas, and I might have to order a clamato. That's that does sound like an STD.
He would have a list of them.
Oh my god! All right, let's move.
Ouch!
We keep going down this road. Uh oh. All right, let's do running backs in honor of Gerald talking about that. Stutter Dud, number 4 ranked running back in fantasy via ESPN today is Ol Honey Bijan. Falcons taking on the Panthers. Bijan Robinson is the number 4 ranked running back. Obviously, his usage is a crapshoot every single week. Panthers not very good against the run. Shags, what do you think about this, man? You smashing or smash or pass? Are you Is he going to be a stud this week, or is Bijan going to be a dud?
Bro, I mean, everything points to the stud with the Carolina's rushing defense, but you just don't know what you're gonna get out of this guy. You don't know how Arthur Smith's gonna use him or not use him every single week. So I personally can't trust him. So I can't go stud or dud. It's too many question marks.
Shook,
dude. I think he had 10 rushing attempts against the Bucks, and you guys just explained to me that my team is buns. Why isn't this guy rushing the ball more? This is a very confusing situation in Atlanta. We all know Arthur Smith is probably not going to be the coach there next year, and that's why it's hard to call stud or dud, but I will say stud just because it's the Panthers.
Yeah, this one's tough because, like you said, the Panthers suck, and if he gets the touches, he has the capabilities to score maybe 2 touchdowns today because the Carolina Panthers are really bad on the ground. I was actually looking at Algier maybe because his rushing yards look kind of enticing to me against the Panthers, but that kind of shows you who the fuck's getting the ball. You don't know. Yeah, they are 30th. Tampa Bay's 30th against the running back position. That gives me great. Well, actually, both running defenses. Damn, my brain just stopped. Both running defenses in that game with the Packers and the Buccaneers are bad. Yeah, they're like both bottom of the barrel. So obviously both quarterbacks are going nuts, right? Obviously, Packers by 1 million today. Wow.
Okay, see, and like Robinson's rushing line's at 65.5. That's a number he's only cleared 3 times this season. I mean, it seems like. Or I'm sorry, 4 times this season, but like that seems like they're telling you he's gonna go off. You know what I mean? Or they're just prepping because this Panthers defense is ass.
I think it's that. I think it's more the fact that they just know that the Panthers defense is terrible, so they're trying to cover their asses
I mean,
in case he goes nuts.
He's only had 60 plus in 5 games. Like,
this is a good play. His longest rush. I like that.
Maybe his longest rush. Yeah. What's that?
Because he's not going to get volume. He's going to get more explosive plays. Yeah.
15.
I don't know. It's also tough too because he could catch the ball. He could run the ball. His rushing and receiving is really high though, and he may not get it because of his shit usage. It's just tough. I'm gonna go dud actually because I wouldn't.
Go ahead. Go ahead and finish your thought.
No, I was just saying I wouldn't. If I had him in fantasy, I'd start him obviously because you have to. But like it would be a massive roll of the dice, especially like at this point in the season. Wow, Hovey is trying to rile coins up like heavily.
I wouldn't mind Robinson's receptions. It's listed at 2.5.
Oh, I love that.
That seems really low. He's cleared in 3 straight, had 5 last game, 8 of 13 this season. I mean, he's only had 3 twice. He's had 4 plus, and the 6 other times he's cleared it. So for my
only issue I have with
that seems easy.
The only issue I have with that is the Panthers' pass defense is pretty good. It's pretty elite. But he's going to get. I mean, dump offs versus wide receiver routes.
Exactly, different. Just a little dump off. That's essentially a rush.
Yeah, you know what I really like. This is a separate point, but like I love it that the little push passes they do are considered passes.
Yeah.
The amount of times that they fucking give Deebo Samuel the ball like that, and I'm like, there's some more receiving yards.
Receptions.
Where the ball went 2 seconds out of his hand. It's like Jesus Christ.
I will say though that the Panthers are going to get an angry Atlanta team this week. They got hit. Drake London got hit like 4 yards short of a TD at the last second. Game ended. They deserved to win that game against the Bucks, and they didn't. Drake London was making huge plays. Ritter was airing out perfect spirals. They were playing very, very good against the Bucks. So I think Carolina's going to get a very angry team today.
They've lost some heartbreakers, that team, this season. They really have. I mean, and the Titans have too, but the fucking Falcons, man, they've lost some terrible. That game where they like fumbled on the 2-yard line, the 1-yard line, got like that was insane. So yeah. All right. Speaking of Deebo, wide receiver, the number 4 ranked. The number 4 ranked wide receiver in fantasy via ESPN this week is Deebo Samuel. The 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Gents, I know that V already said Deebo scoring today. I kind of like Deebo too, but what do we think? Do you think he has a chance to be a stud this week against the Cardinals, or does he kind of take a back seat to somebody else in this offense?
I trust my boy V, and V said he's scoring.
V said he's scoring. I mean, he's trending in the right direction in terms of receiving yards. I mean, obviously Arizona's defense is much better against the pass than against the run. So yeah, it could be a CMC day, but you know, like you said, they utilize Deebo in different ways, giving him rushes or those little touch passes that are basically runs. So they could take advantage of the bad rushing defense that way. So I don't know. With all the 49ers weapons, you kind of just gotta hope you pick the right guy each week if you're not going to take multiple of them. So I don't know. It could be a CMC week, but I trust V as well.
So 2 points on this. Deebo's actually not played statistically well against the Cardinals in his career. He had like 1 game where he popped off. Everything else, he went way under his receiving yards line. He's been playing great for the past month, so it's like it's an easy smash spot, except when you look at the advanced data on how he's done statistically against this team over the past 2 seasons. He doesn't play very well against them. I really like CMC in this matchup. I'll talk about it more when we get into kind of talking more about this game. I like his receiving yards. I'll talk about it in a little bit because he crushes the Cardinals in the air, going back to his Carolina days and with the 49ers. Ayuk also had a great game against them earlier this season, so I do kind of like Ayuk as well, kind of like what Gerald said. It's Deebo, though. Like, you're not going to fucking sit him. Like, you're going to play him. Like, he could score a touchdown, have like 50 receiving yards. He could score 2 touchdowns and have 50 receiving yards, and you're fine. Yeah, this is also a good point. George Kittle dominates this team. He did not score a touchdown when they played like in October, but the crazy thing is he had 2 touchdowns in the 2 games prior to that against the Cardinals. So I did already peep that, Hovey.
And one in the game before that.
He's been playing good too. I mean, this whole team. The last point I'll make on this before we talk and dive into the all the games this week is if you wanted to play Brock Purdy's passing yards against this team, his passing yards has been kind of a cheat code. I don't know why it's set where it's at. I think it's 252.5 is what I saw last night when I was looking at this. Because then you don't have to rely on each individual weapon. You can just know that Purdy's going to distribute the ball to all of them, and he's probably going to get 260, 270, maybe 300. It's low every week. I mean, they've been crushing people, so I kind of like that. Didn't end up pressing the button. I went with a little bit of a different route, but I really I like that. This is
Why is Brock Purdy like polarizing? Like, why do some people think he's not good? He's like a winning quarterback. His stats are insane. And people are like, hey, he's not that good. Like, what the hell is that?
Because it's because of all the weapons.
Everybody thinks that he's just a system quarterback, which I understand.
Dude, Mayfield has Evans and Godwin, and we're 6 and 7. Like, weapons don't mean nothing. And Rashad White, who we'll talk about later, SPG.
We will, baby. I think that this is such a terrible argument. If you actually look at the advanced analytics, like his EPA, which I don't really buy into that bullshit. Like he passes the eye test first of all because he's a good quarterback, but also the advanced analytics of what he does from an EPA perspective is far and away the best quarterback in the entire league this season. Like no question, he is the best quarterback whatsoever. It's we could probably spend a whole show talking about the definition of what is a game manager. Does it matter like who's good, who's not good, like for the quarterback position? But like we got a lot of games to talk about. So, but that's why he gets so much hate. And Cam Newton also hated on him. And I thought, did you guys see the video that Cam Newton released after everybody basically called Cam Newton a bum?
No, I did not see that.
Did you guys see this? Okay, so I'll say this real fast and we'll talk about the games this week. So Cam Newton came out and said that like there are only a couple elite playmakers in the league, and Brock Purdy is not one of them.
Right.
As well as Tua and I can't remember the other guys. Those are a couple examples. And everybody shit on him. They were like, "Who are you to say this?" Blah blah blah. First of all, Cam Newton was an MVP in the league, went 15-1, and also has a lot of things that he can say. Fuck you, I won the Heisman. I did stuff. Also recently, like he's still pretty young, but he came back and he did a 4-minute or like 5 minutes. It's like 9 minutes actually. And I watched the whole video, which is pretty rare for me on these types of things. And he explained what it meant that he was talking about a game manager versus an elite game changer. And like, he was saying, I do not think that Brock Purdy is a bad quarterback. I think Brock Purdy is a really good quarterback, but he is not a elite game-changing quarterback, which is the point that he was making. And it was exactly correct. I think that Brock Purdy could totally win the MVP this season because he is the reason why the 49ers, he is a part of a major reason why the 49ers are one of the best teams in football. If Brock Purdy was fucking Nick cotton-headed ninny Nick Mullins from yesterday, this team would be fucking 4-10. Like, he's doing great things. But yeah, it was really good. Go watch it. It was a good 9-minute video. He didn't rant either. He was kind of like, he was talking about this in a productive manner of like, this is what I meant. This is how it means. There are only a couple of these guys in the league. We need to stop calling people elite all the time, which is kind of what we've talked about too. Like people throw that word around a shit ton and before it actually happens. So, okay, I'll get off my soapbox. Let's dive into these games. You guys should definitely go check out that video though. It's a good clip. That Dak isn't a game changer too. He said that as well.
Yeah.
You don't think?
I don't know.
Here we go.
Here we go again. We're gonna get back on it.
I was being Dak. Here we go. Man. Okay. Yeah, the word elite and the word GOAT don't mean anything anymore. It doesn't actually mean anything.
Right.
There's only a few that actually deserve the term, but we just throw it around. I mean, you guys are GOATs. I love you guys, but we're not actually all GOATs, yeah.
Automatic.
He's got like superpowers.
He's Neo. He's Neo. Okay, let's talk about the slate. talk about all the different games today. Dive in and discuss some different plays we all have. Drop plays you guys have in the. Oh wow, no Tyreek today. Officially, no Tyreek.
Huh.
Bang. I wonder if he's going to end up getting 2K because he's missing these games. Shitty. Okay, week 15. Let's dive in, boys. Let's talk about. We're going to talk about each game. We're going to talk about the games that we have plays in. If we don't have something in a game or we don't have any major thoughts, we'll probably just end up skipping some games just because we don't want to run out of time. However, because we already had 3 games yesterday and 1 game on Thursday, we don't have as massive of a slate as we normally would today. But we will go game by game, skip stuff if we need to. So let's go ahead and get started with this Falcons-Panthers game that we were just talking about here. Drop your plays in the chat too, guys. If you have any questions or you want to talk about a play. And as always, get up here if you want to as well. All right, Falcons-Panthers. The Panthers are hosting the Falcons at home. Falcons are 2.5-point favorites on the road here. -158 is the money line towards the Falcons. +134 for the Panthers. The over-under is set at 32.5. Guys, do you have any major thoughts on this game besides kind of what we talked about with Bijan? I don't really have anything on this one. Nothing stood out to me in this game. What do you guys think?
I've got nothing. This is a sick game to bet on, in my opinion. It would not surprise me if the Panthers pulled this off. Wouldn't surprise me if the Falcons actually utilized their weapons and got the blowout win. So no, I'm staying far away from this one. You just can't trust Artie Smith.
Yeah. We usually don't post a sheet, right? After our Gritty Iron. We kind of just, you gotta be here.
You got to be here. We only do the cheat sheet for basket case because there's a lot of time between basket case and when the slate starts, whereas this usually finishes right as we get started. We will post our parlay that we do. You can follow all of us individually for the plays that we talk about and what we're on specifically, and you can also watch the replay of this when we're done. But no cheat sheet for this specifically. So, yeah. Sukh, you got any thoughts on this game?
I do. I love two things in this. Aim shots, just said it. Ritter completions. I've been kind of playing this a few times this season. I don't know why the line is always where it is. It always seems like a little low. It's missed a few times. I don't have the exact number. I don't have my notes in front of me right now, but that's because my actual play is Chuba Hubbard, over 66.5 rushing yards. Dude has had over 20 rushing attempts. He's from Alberta. Don't make me keep saying it. He is from Alberta. Since the coaching change,
So where's he from?
Alberta, Sherwood Park, just north of Edmonton. He is a gamer. I love how he's been playing, and he had 87 and 104 the last 2 times out. So I don't understand why his line is 66.5. Yes, Miles Sanders is in that backfield as well, but I don't think he's going to eat too many carries away. I might play his carries as well, but I haven't looked at what the exact line is. But I do think he's going to carry the ball at least 22 times in this game and get to 70, 75 yards.
His rush attempts you were just talking about. Yeah, you like that. You've been riding this wagon, and it's been cashing, dude.
Yeah.
You've been. I feel like this is kind of the only play you can do for the Panthers right now, because even Adam Thielen is not a reliable option anymore because Bryce Young just cannot throw the football in this for this team. For many reasons.
What I did is I just drove up north 3.5 hours to Sherwood Park, found the one black family that's there, knocked on the door, and I said, I need your son to perform. And they said, of course, you're just Sukh. We know you. And then the rest is history.
You're on that Gritty-Iron show. Yeah, sure. All right, let's do it. What about his receptions? You like that?
They do target him typically pretty decently, but not like way heavily. If it's Casey, if that's at like 1.5, sure, but if it's at like 3, yeah,
it's 1.5, but it's juiced. It's like minus 190 is 1.5.
You'd have to
if you want to pay the juice, man, then that's up to you. But I do like it.
Pair that with something.
Yeah.
Zubster scoring 2 touchdowns from coins. What do you like his tutty too?
I mean, he had 2 weeks ago and didn't get in last week, so maybe he's gonna make his way back to the red zone. Especially if he's getting 20 plus carries, like the volume's there, like V always talks about with everything.
Chuba.
Oh, there he goes.
Chuba. There he is. Oh, dude, let's go. We got to play a props bang. All right, let me switch this up. Let me change the vibes here. Just gotta switch this around. Love having player props pop in with us. Bing, bong, bang. What's up, player? How's it going, man?
Yo, what's going on, guys?
What's up, player?
How we
Good,
doing,
brother? How are you? Good. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Yeah, just came in, hang out for a bit,
Good stuff, dude.
vibing.
Is it the Jet? Is it the Jets today?
It might be. I mean, Tyreek's out. We'll see. But
That plus
I don't
seven's
know.
looking
I
kind of
think
tasty.
they could cover. But it should be an interesting one.
Good looks, man. All right, what you got for us? You got a couple. I'm sure you got a lot of plays out there. What are a couple of your faves?
Yeah, I'll give you guys a 2-leg parlay real quick. It's the
Nice.
Jordan Love play that I was talking about in chat, over 21.5 pass completions. Yeah, he's just been getting the ball in and out. And we see how Matt LaFleur really just his offense just continues to get, I feel like, a little bit better every single week throughout the season. That's why his record is so good in December, this January, this. So Love, he's really locked in. So I'm gonna rock with him. I think he's had at least 20 pass completions in 7 straight games. So all he needs is to get 22, and I think he'll do it against Tampa Bay. I mean,
yeah, we were talking about this before.
Desmond Ridder just had went off against him. If Desmond Ridder could do good, I think Jordan Love could. So we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. We were talking about this before. I think he has a chance to have a big day today. I like the completions look. So that's the first leg. What's the other leg?
Yeah, and then the other one is Breece Hall. Keeping it simple, over 3.5 receptions. The Jets, they might be trailing this game. I don't know. We'll see. But Breece Hall's always involved in the offense, regardless. These running backs, it's a new, not a new thing, but I feel like a lot of these running backs have been cashing their receiving yards, out of the backfield. It's just a quick little dunk down. And that's why I feel like these offenses are starting to do better now. Because, I mean, Brady and all these other quarterbacks that weren't mobile just pass it to their checkdowns every so often. So, yeah, I'm going to rock with 4 receptions for Breece Hall. Just one every quarter. Keep it simple.
Just one little guy. Maybe he does it all in the first quarter. You never know.
Yeah,
so you got Breece Hall, 4+ catches, and then Jordan Love for over 22 completions, right? 21.5?
Yeah, 21.5.
Cool. And what's the payout on that?
Plus 206.
Nice. Good stuff. Good looks, man. We were actually talking about this with the running back position, especially with a lot of quarterbacks, either guys who've never played with a specific team or maybe making their first or second start, how the running backs are becoming such a viable option for them so they don't have to go through massive progressions. And that kind of adds into what you're talking about with this play. Who's starting for the Jets today? Is it Zach Wilson again?
Yeah, it is Zach. Yeah, it's Zach. Okay. So he looked great last week, obviously. I mean, that was because their defense was doing so well. They didn't allow a first down the whole first half. But he still looked better. He's getting it to Garrett Wilson, getting to Breece Hall, getting their hands early. And I think what he's learning is just get the ball out. Just get it out quick. Even if you're picking up 3, 4, 5 yards, they can make plays after the catch. So I think that's what these young quarterbacks are starting to learn is just, you don't have to trust your legs that much and try to look for the big play. So, yeah.
Take what the defense gives you.
Yeah.
All those bullshit adages that get told them all the time. They're like, oh yeah, this actually works.
Right.
Real quick before we let you go, what are your thoughts on A-Rod? Do you think he's coming back next week? I was texting Hovey about this.
I don't know. We'll see. I feel like if they win this game, there's gonna be rumors every single day. And if they win, I feel like he will come back, but it's just then Zach Wilson's doing good, so it's just a mismatch. It's just we'll see.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be fun to take for sure, man. Appreciate you popping in, dude. Thanks for coming on the show.
No doubt.
Glad to have you. Jordan Love over 22 completions, and then Breece Hall 4+ catches for plus 206. You said, right?
Yeah, plus 206. And also, I'm gonna give you guys a touchdown score, and I just want to hear Shaggy's thoughts on the Chiefs after I give my touchdown score.
Yeah.
So I like Taysom Hill touchdown. I mean, with I think Olave is going to be out. It doesn't really impact the running game, per se. But if they get inside the 5-10 yard line, this is a must-win game for the Saints. I know Sukh probably doesn't like to hear this. I think the Saints win. So in that fashion, if they get on the 5 yard line, you just bring in Taysom, and he's going to do a direct snap and just run it in and get Derek Carr out of the game.
Plus
Dude, no one is on the Bucs. That's when the Bucs are gonna win.
Well, it's the Giants today, so it's not your team they're playing. But
yeah. Fuck the
Yeah. Taysom Hill plus 145. He's going to vulture Alvin Kamara multiple times. I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Good looks. Good looks, man. All right. So what's your question for Shags about the Chiefs?
No, it's just like I feel like they're just due to just like Mahomes is due to have that big game. Like when is that big game gonna come is really my question to you.
Right. I mean, -9 on the road against New England. I mean, Belichick always just, I don't know, finds a way to mess up his rhythm.
Right.
But I mean, on the flip side of that, the Chiefs have a legit shot at the #1 seed. If they do have to win out and have a couple other teams lose, so they'll be playing balls to the wall. He'll be pissed off. They've won 2 straight. They're not losing today. I don't know if they're covering the 9. I'm not betting on them to do so, but you would think now would be the time they start clicking right before playoffs come. So that's kind of my thoughts there.
Yeah, I think it might be a good game for like Mahomes props. I feel like not many people are going to be on him, like 37.5 total, and with a high spread. But it against Belichick and Brady, how and Mahomes and Andy Reid are like the new generation and this and that. I just feel like he's in for a big one and might get his name back on all over social media, this and that.
Oh, I sure hope so, man.
For the right reasons. Because he's been this is the first time in his career that he's been kind of on the bad side of media. So it'd be interested to see if he can bounce back. I like that narrative. I like that.
No, definitely. I mean, he's just probably pissed off because his stupid receivers he's got. But I think he'll figure it out for today.
Cool. Well, good looks, bro. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the vibes. Appreciate you as always. If you got anything else, be sure to come on back. But appreciate you having you, man.
Yeah, I'll be in chat. All right, boys.
All right. Peace. Good looks. Take it easy. Have a great day. Yeah, for sure, man. See you later. Peace.
Nice.
Good stuff. Yes, man. Yeah, we're going to talk. Actually, we can go ahead. If you want, we can go ahead and talk about the Chiefs Shags. It's one of the games we're obviously about to talk about. I'll go ahead and bring this back up here. 9.5 point spread against the Patriots in New England. Thank you, in New England. I just forgot where they played. Gillette. Foxborough, that's it. Gillette Stadium.
All the names.
All the things. All of them just left my brain. 9.5 point spread towards the Chiefs. I have a play in this game. Collins, Nico is officially out. There you go.
Right,
Nico is officially out. So Schultz could be the move.
Schultz might be the move. Indeed.
Could be. But the Titans are very good against the tight end, just FYI. So maybe not. Maybe not. We'll talk about it in a minute. What do you think about the Chiefs? Do you think they I mean the spread's 9.5. Tough. But Zappy looked all right for the Patriots last week. I kind of have a play on Zeke today, but I don't know if you have any additional thoughts besides what you just said.
No, not really. I actually don't have any plays in this game besides a couple fun little SGPs, but I think it could be a day that Mahomes and Kelsey do really have a big game together. I think with all the struggles we've seen with the wide receiver room, no Pacheco today either. He's just going to go back to his guy. He's a set of surefire hands. Yeah, he's had his fair share of drops this year as well, but he's the guy that Mahomes can count on to get open at any time, make the grab in contact, and stick with it. So at 65.5, that number seems way too low for Kelsey's receiving yards. Might be a trap, but I mean he's had 80 plus in 3 straight games, so I could see them rekindling the fire before playoffs.
Is it a trap? I don't know. I agree with you, dude.
Dude, I was just going for that, so I love you.
Yeah, I got you. I agree with you, but I do. I have a play in this game that's on the other side of things. It's for the Patriots. I like Zeke over 18.5 receiving yards. Got this number last week and he soared. He had like 70 or 80 receiving yards in that game. I don't expect him to do that. However, Zeke has had 30 plus receiving yards in 3 of his last 4 games. And the Chiefs do have a pretty good defense all around this season. So it's not like this is like a hammer spot, like he's really good against the pass or running backs or whatever. It's just like what I watched last week with the Patriots with Zappy running the offense. He's going to basically make a couple reads. If it's not open, he's just going to throw a dump down to Zeke, and Zeke's going to run. So give me 18.5. I like the ladder too. Take it up to 40, 50 if you want. I think that if they do hang, he's going to play. He's going to play significantly, and I think Zappy's going to get Zeke involved in the passing game. So I like that number, but I like what you're saying about Kelsey. Also, that would be really good for our season-long entry. Please and thank you.
Exactly right.
Oh man,
Shaggy,
we got
before
goats.
we bring up the goats that are down there, I gotta get your thoughts real quick for my fantasy team. I got Clyde. Do I play Clyde today?
What's your other option? Because I wouldn't count on Clyde.
No, my other options are not good. I can't even name them. Like they're not good.
So
well, if that's the case, then yeah, maybe play Clyde. But no, I wouldn't like either of our running backs against the Patriots rush defense.
Oh, my other option is Chuba. Sorry, never mind. Chuba.
Oh, yeah.
Play Chuba.
Yeah. Should play Chuba
Play
for
Chuba.
sure.
Okay.
I was gonna say, because you never know what you're gonna get with Clyde and McKinnon kind of tag teaming it. So
Pause.
The old tag team. Yeah, the Patriots rushing defense is very good. So that does it's going to be a Kelsey and Mahomes day for anything for the Chiefs.
Yeah, chat, let me know. Is it Clyde or is it Chuba today?
I think it's chat's going to get a Chuba for Chuba.
Yeah, I think it's Chuba.
All right, we got Gerald waiting. We got Hovey waiting. Let's get to these guys. Gerald, my guy, I heard you were deep in the lab this morning, my friend. How's it going?
It wasn't that deep, like knee-deep water, maybe.
Okay.
Just coasting.
Fair
on
enough.
the
I was giving you more flowers than you deserve.
He's splashing around in the kiddie pool for sure.
The waves turn on, I leave immediately.
Yeah, straight out. Word. Well, what you got for us today, homie?
I came on because you guys started talking about the Patriots, and I expected more slander from Shaggy, but he was actually really reasonable, so I had to simmer down a little bit.
you guys aren't even on our level, bro. We're not even worried about
It'll
it.
be closer
there's
than
the
you
sla-
think.
there's the
Bailey Zappi is better than you think. We found out.
No, this would probably be a game that the Patriots backdoor at the last minute. They come score a meaningless touchdown to cover the 9.
I will say, I like the Elliott play. I like him again, the end zone as well. But I also like if Bailey Zappi is going to throw a touchdown, it's going to be to Hunter Henry, and there's really no one else that can throw it to. Yeah, he's good value. I can see Patriots offense schematically is good. They couldn't execute, and I expected to be better because he's had more time under the as a starter, and Hunter Henry has to be a big part of it. Patriots have used tight ends well they brought tight ends into like relevancy again with Gronk and Aaron Hernandez back then. Yeah, Hunter Henry will be my pick to bring in. But my other play, I don't know, maybe Sukh sent this to you guys, but I had three legs. Rashad White, Dante Foreman to get in, and I like Breece Hall 25 plus receiving yards. I think two times in a row he's had like insane like receiver amount receiving yards, and I think those 3 picks get you plus 1,055. And also on the tight ends, I like Spears to get in. I don't know why. I have nothing to back it up. Just like an eye test. I like Spears. I don't know why. I've heard his name maybe one too many times this week, so I like it.
What are the odds on? I didn't even look at Spears' odds for a touchdown, because I do like that.
I don't know. I had to scroll a little bit to get to him, so that's probably pretty good. That
probably tells you it's enough, right? No, I do like that. I mean, I think that we'll talk about this game in a few minutes before we get out of here. But I do like Spears today. I think he should have a good game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Besides that, I don't know. We'll cook something up a little bit later, but I'll follow your guys' play that you guys cook up later. Vibes are high today. That's it.
Let's fucking go, Gerald. Appreciate you stopping in from the beautiful car. Look at that sunroof, guys. Look at how sunny it is out there in Calgary. Let's get it. All right, good stuff, man. Appreciate you stopping in. What?
No, never mind. I was gonna show you a lot of snow, but it's all good. There's nothing.
You gonna go lift weights right now?
Just turn it.
That's all.
Wow. W snow. W snow.
Oh, I love my city,
WL
baby.
sponsor.
Let's go. All right. Good looks, homie. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Have a great day. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right. Take it easy.
Later, Gerv.
Peace, Gerald. I do like Spears.
Peace, Gerald.
Shaggy with the government name. I love it.
Bye, Gerv.
No, that sounded weird.
Gerald has so many,
That felt weird.
so many nicknames. It's so funny.
Dude, Coins hit him with the river in chat. I was like, oh man, that guy's got a good memory.
Yeah. Wow. Big time. Big time.
Means people are listening.
Surprisingly. That's the moment where you're like, uh-oh, we have to actually start paying attention to what we say.
This is actually true. If I can do a quick PSA for Calgary, we are top 5 sunniest places in the whole world. And we're also one of, I think, only 3 cities that are downwind of Chinooks, which means that we get wind that's warm. Growing up, I just fucking thought all wind was warm constantly. I didn't know all you fuckers are experiencing just cold wind. And Leonardo DiCaprio made himself into a bozo because he went to Banff in Alberta and he was like, did you know that climate change is so severe? There's warm winds in Alberta. And it was just because he doesn't know that we get Chinook winds because nobody gets them.
I don't think I've ever heard in my life of a Chinook wind.
Chinook, yeah, it's a new one.
Serious? Okay, this is a so this
also
big
this is Sukh, but Sukh does know a bunch of random shit.
I do know a lot of random shit. If you know me, my wife can attest, V can attest. I can't remember if I meet new people, but I will remember random nonsense. So it's like the mountains are there and the cloud front comes and it's like a whole wall of clouds. So you know it's coming. But there's like a giant segment of the population that Chinook winds causes like debilitating migraines. So it's like if you live here, you just fucking see that cloud and you're like, oh fuck, today is gonna suck.
Wow,
it's terrible.
You guys tuned in for NFL knowledge and you walked away with Calgary weather stuff.
Yeah, Chinook winds. Go Google
so
it.
It's also super dope because we'll get snowfalls and then you'll get a Chinook wind the next day and half the snow fucking melts and it's just beautiful.
Seems like the movie Mist. I'm sure you know that one.
Interesting.
Crazy.
Warms the city.
Wow. Thanks for that, Sukh. Also, this guy was talking. He was also talking about that V in chat also dropped this random the sunniest. He was saying the right thing. So, all right, let's get back to the NFL. Chinook wind, boys and girls. Don't forget it. Chinook wind. Warm wind. I'm gonna go Google that later. I need to know more about the Chinook winds. All right, let's get the Hovey machine up here. What's up, Hove? How's it going, man?
What up? Instead of just Sukh, we're gonna name you just Schnook.
Oh,
that was nice.
Just Chinook. Nice. Love that.
Just Chinook.
How are you today, homie?
Chilling.
How are you?
All right. Let's go on the gridiron.
Let's get it, baby. What you got for us?
Cooper Kupp over receiving yards.
Hell yeah.
Going up against this Commanders secondary, they are god awful. Bottom 3 in the league in regards to giving up yards to wide receivers. Last week we saw Cooper Kupp be vintage Cooper Kupp, 115 receiving yards. I don't expect it to be any different today. Expect him to see a lot of volume. Matt Stafford loves throwing the ball. Just a must-play spot when you're getting a dude like Cooper Kupp's MVP caliber player that we know and have seen. At 75.5 yards, it's just too low. I'm laddering it up to 125 at like plus 400, just because, again, this dude has the power to take the top off of any defense balls. What else? I'm going Breece Hall over rushing receiving. It's not the prettiest. He's only hit this number 5 times all season, but I think it's more of a look ahead spot. In regards to Mr. Aaron Rodgers coming back next week, they're going to want to get this team more involved in regards to what their identity is now going to be for the remainder of the season, for next year. They're going to run the shit out of the ball. They're going to find these running backs just to open up the field for the play action. And by getting everyone else accustomed to it, you use this week as like a kind of like a, I'm trying to think of the word, like a pre-show basically, in regards to what's going to come. So you just got to get everyone used to it this week. I mean, we've seen Breece Hall. I don't want to get duped taking rushing or receiving because he can do either one. Miami, they're middle of the pack in regards to giving up yards to running backs, but that's only because they freaking are winning every single game. So teams really don't have a reason to run against them. If the Jets do want to be competitive in this game, there's only one way to do it, and that's keeping the ball out of Miami's hands. So by doing that, you just got to run the shit out of the ball with Breece Hall, and he has the power to break loose for one any day of the week. This is juicy. Those are, and I'm laddering that as well to like 125. I think it was like plus 500, just simply based on the fact that 2 out of the 5 times that he hit this line, his over rushing receiving, he soared. So it's like if he's gonna hit it, he's probably gonna soar over it. So it's just one of those things where it's just a no-brainer that if I'm going to take it and it hits, I'm just going to ladder it.
Well, and also on the Titans playing the Dolphins last week, I mean, as Gerald was talking about earlier, Tajay Spears had like over 100 receiving yards in that game, and he's a running back. There are lots of opportunities for dump-offs against this Dolphins defense. So I like the receiving yards or the rushing and receiving look as well, especially because he could just cover this mostly with receiving yards.
About Zach Wilson. Nah, unfortunately, we fade the fuck out of Zach Wilson today. I don't have the balls.
And this man said last week to play him, so he knows when to play and when to fade.
Yeah, this is the week where he throws for like however many yards.
10 yards.
Yeah, whatever yards Breece Hall gets is the yards that Zach Wilson gets. Honestly, probably. The hell's all this joined? Who's that? Trying to think what else. Stuff that's a little bit more juicy that obviously is like for lay pieces and shit like that. Patrick Mahomes over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Self-explanatory. The dude's fucking all the lights been on him in a negative way. I think today he balls the fuck out and he finds. I want to say he finds Kelsey in the end zone for the 9th week in a fucking row, but this is the week I'm not taking Kelsey, so I'm sure this is the week that Kelsey will somehow find the end zone.
Probably twice.
Right.
Yeah, let's see what else. Give me 1 second. Because I wake up and I just fucking put in all this shit and I don't even remember. Well, now with AJ Dillon being ruled out, I just put in Aaron Jones rushing receiving because again he's there. He hasn't been healthy all year, which is the scary part. Even, like he's come back and gets hurt immediately again. But if he is their guy, which he is, and like Player Prop said, if Jordan Love's going to be throwing the rock, he'll be throwing check downs to Aaron Jones. And then give me 1 second, then I'll leave y'all to be. What was the last thing that I had? Oh, CMC rushing receiving. Yeah. Cardinals suck against the running backs. We've seen Debo Day the past 3 weeks. Today's CMC day. CMC is gonna. Only thing I'm afraid if the game gets too much of a blowout, to where he's not going to get touches in the whole 4th quarter. But even then, again, same concept as Breece Hall. These dudes can break one free any single day of the week, and that's that. And then a touchdown score. I haven't given y'all one in a while. I touched on it earlier in chat. George Kittle's fine in the end zone.
Yeah. The Kittle machine.
Kittle's getting in the end zone. And then if you want one that's a little bit higher in regards to plus chick, pitched in week 2 on Gridiron Gang. Number seems kind of low today. Jimmy Graham plus 550 to get
going back to the 6-7 monster.
He scored one last week, which kind of scares me for one today. But I don't. With his number sitting at 550, like I told you guys in the beginning of the week, in the beginning of the season, he came to the Saints just to simply play in the red zone. Unfortunately, the Saints have not been good in the red zone. They've had to like change up their whole offense, having like Taysom Hill in there for the most part. But last week we saw them actually run their offense that they wanted to the whole season with Jimmy Graham in there, and against a Giants defense that isn't that great. I'm going to take Jimmy Graham to go back-to-back weeks for the tutty.
Bang. For plus 500, why not? Two tight ends to get in the end zone. Bing bong. Good looks, Hoves, all around. I really like CMC. I'll talk about it in a little bit myself. I like the look there for sure. But great looks all around. Appreciate you stopping in every single Sunday, bro. One of our favorite parts of the show. Love having you here, man. Thanks so much, dude.
Let's go, Hobie.
Bro, I was tweaking out. I saw because I could see the chat too, and it's like just keep saying joined.
Yeah.
I thought that was people spamming joined in the chat.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm getting botted right now. I was like, what the hell is going on?
It's wild. It's now that we can, on StreamYard you can see when people join on from Twitter as well.
Yeah,
so.
that's what I just realized. I was like, oh, that's fucking Twitter, not Twitch.
I know, right? Imagine if it was just join.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the hell are they joining?
Us. Word. All right. Well, appreciate you, dog. Thanks so much, man. Have a great Sunday. Go Jets.
Yes, sir. Deuces.
All right. Take it easy, homie. Peace. Good looks. Hovey. Love Hovey, man. Hovey is our original. I think Hovey has not missed a Gridiron gang since week 1. He has come up and pitched his stuff every single week. And most of the time, he smacking some shit. So pay attention, kiddos. Okay, let's get back. I want to just mention, I want to go ahead and say my CMC play since he was talking about it. I like the rushing and receiving like Hovey was saying. I went for the receiving yards. Over 27.5 is the line that I got for CMC. He's cleared this line in every single game he's ever played against the Arizona Cardinals. He had 7 catches for over 70 yards in week when they played earlier this season. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. You most weeks you're here. You're also always in chat too, which we appreciate, dude.
You got to call in sick once or twice.
Every once in a while. I mean, we all have. It's okay. Yeah, give me CMC over 28.5. I laddered it all the way up to 60 plus. 60 plus receiving yards is plus 550 for Christian McCaffrey. Like I said, he had 70 plus receiving yards when they played earlier this season. Something about this matchup with this team. He does really well catching the ball out of the backfield. I think that we're going to see a lot of different situations where he's going to be running those like option routes, and Purdy's going to get him the ball, and he could maybe bust one and go carry for 50 or 60 yards. So he's in my lotto. I have a plus 125,000 lotto that's not hitting, but Christian McCaffrey 60 plus is in there if you guys want to ride. Yeah. But I like this. I like the rushing and receiving too, like Hobie was saying, if you want to pop on that as well. Good shit. Yeah, W transparency. V forgot what the word transparency was yesterday in Spaces. It was really funny. Also, shout out fucking Julius Randle, bro. What are we doing, Julius? 22 points, needed 30 for us to cash our lotto we cooked in fucking basket case, and homie like didn't play half the fourth quarter. Buns. Absolute buns.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's get back onto the slate that we've been discussing. We're done with the Panthers. Do you guys have anything in the Browns Bears game you'd like to discuss?
No.
Oh no.
No.
I have a play in this game that I'd like to talk about.
Hit us.
I like David Njoku for his receiving yards. I'm trying to remember what the line is that I got. Let me pull this up here.
He got on the end zone last week, didn't he?
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
He was on my bench. It was sad times. Yeah, over 39.5 receiving yards for David Njoku. I really like the spot here. Obviously, with Joe Flacco running this offense, they're doing a lot more. Well, they run a lot of play action anyway. The Browns do, but I really like Njoku here at over 39.5. Even without Flacco, he went nuts last week. He had 90 receiving yards. But even without Flacco, he's hit this line in 4 of his last 5 games. He's been one of the most consistent pass catchers for the Browns. I think that they have a good chance to take advantage of this Bears not very good secondary. I really like the play for Njoku. I also like the ladder if you want to ladder it to 50 or 60 plus. I also kind of like his touchdown too, if you want to take his touchdown. Yeah, give me always reaching for the ugly ones. I know it's my best it's my best quality. Because the ugly ones, they do the job, dude. Sometimes better than the pretty ones. We're still talking about football. By the way. Yeah, anyway, that's me. Nothing else in this game, though. And I don't think you guys have anything, so we can move on. Talk about.
There's one thing that I think is kind of like tricky, but I don't know if I'm going to play it. I'm seeing Joe Flacco 25 completions for plus 300. That might be a little lotto piece.
What did you say? 25 plus completions?
25 completions plus 300.
Wow. Wow.
26
Yeah, that
completions.
might have to be a play.
Bro, he tossing the ball 89 times in 2 games.
I mean, the Bears also have a really, really, really good rushing defense, like one of the best in the league. This might be a sneaky little spot Sukh you just found.
They literally said, Joe, why'd you throw the ball so much? And he was like, I think that's kind of like how this team wants to play. They've had all these quarterbacks come in and out, and all these quarterbacks have done decently well. I think they got 4 wins with 4 different quarterbacks.
I kind of like this, dude. I think we should definitely put this into the Hail Mary when we get there at the end. But okay, don't forget that.
That's really good because your guys' hesitation was scaring me, and I thought I was a moron. But that was just pure excitement. All right.
No, I just needed the sell job. We needed more of the sell job. Yeah, Flacco. Well,
Flacco at home.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, wouldn't go elite.
There's that word again.
There's that word again.
Okay. All right, let's move on. Jets, Dolphins, we can kind of move past it, I think. I think we've talked about it. The guys came up and talked about it. W player props and W to Hovey for mentioning some stuff in that game. We can move on from that one. Giants, Saints also kind of got touched on throughout the chat and throughout you guys. Taysom Hill touchdown. I think been some Saquon love in the chat as well. I got nothing in this one. You guys got anything on this game?
No, nothing. I've been getting my ass kicked on the NFL. I'm done with it.
Let's move on.
I've been too deep in the college basketball lab.
As you should be. As you should
be.
Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about my favorite game today. Well, not my favorite. Actually, I like a couple of other games better than the Titans game. But Titans taking on the Texans at home. 3.5-point favorites now. It was 2.5 yesterday. Obviously, no Nico Collins, no CJ Stroud. The Texans are missing, I think, 6 or 7 starters in this game due to injury. Titans also had a little bit of a scare last night. Like 4 of their starters got the flu, and apparently they were questionable to play. I think they're all going to play. But we saw what the Titans did last week obviously on Monday Night Football against the Dolphins, winning that game. Will Levis looking awesome in that one. This is my first 2-unit play today. I don't do 2-unit plays very often, so I'm usually a 1-unit guy only. But I like Will Levis over 206.5 passing yards. That is a 2-unit play for me. The Texans have a bottom 5 pass defense in the NFL. We saw what Will Levis did last week against the Dolphins. I think that he convinced, if it already wasn't clear, he convinced the Titans brass, Mike Vrabel, offensive coordinator Tim Kelly, and everybody else that he is capable of winning them a football game if they put the ball in his hands to throw the ball. 206.5 feels very low. I like the ladder. Take it to 225, take it to 250, take it to 275. Also, sneakily, the Texans have a pretty good rushing defense. Henry has historically dominated this team, but this defense is pretty good on the ground. I think that they're going to allow Levis to throw the ball in the air to try to beat this team. I do think the Titans win. Like I said, I have not pressed the button. I might end up doing it before this game starts. I like the 3. I might take the -3 at -125 here instead of the -3.5. Just because in case they win by a field goal or some shit. But I have a sneaky feeling that the Titans should win this game big, which always scares the shit out of me. But my favorite play is Will Levis over 206.5 passing yards. I also have a unit on DeAndre Hopkins over 58.5 passing yards. Last thing I'll say about this, and then we can move on because I don't know if you guys have anything in this game you want to discuss. But DeAndre Hopkins obviously playing against his former team that he was with for a very long time. That made him the star that he is now. First time playing against them as a Titan. The Titans are also wearing their throwback uniforms today, which is the Tennessee Oilers uniforms against the team that is currently in Houston. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch baked into that. I think Hopkins goes nuts today. Also, DeAndre Hopkins last week after the end of the Miami game came and said that Will Levis is a dog. I'm going to get on him this week, though, because we fucked some stuff up and we need to be better. Will Levis is about to feed DeAndre Hopkins today. D-Hop wants to score a touchdown against his former team. D-Hop's also going for a couple different other things on his contract to ensure that he gets additional bonuses. Big D-Hop guy today. I was going to do Levis for 3 units and just called it, but when I was looking at Hopkins, I wanted to not have 4 units pending on this game. So I went 2 units on Levis over 206.5 and a unit on Hopkins over 58.5 and just called it there. I like this too. Econix is a good look. Okonkwo. Definitely like Chig in this matchup. If you want to take that, what's the line on Okonkwo? Let me look at that real quick. It's been like 32.5, 28.5. Yeah, I like that. He should get 30 plus. I don't know. I got a sneaky feeling that the Titans could really put a beat down on the Texans today, which means they're losing outright, obviously. But I don't know if you guys have any thoughts. I talked a lot about this game, but obviously I've been looking at it. I'm going to end up playing the Titans probably by myself and not put that out as an official thing. But what do you guys think? You got any thoughts on this one, or shall we keep it moving?
I got no real thoughts. I mean, big game for the Texans in terms of playoff implications. So, both teams should come to play, obviously, it being a divisional game. But no, I can see the Titans surprising some people today.
It's one of those deals where the Texans need to keep winning to ensure some sort of last couple weeks of the season. I think that they are okay possibly losing this game because they're sitting so many guys. I don't think they really have too much of a choice here, but the Titans have to win. Otherwise their season's completely done. Their season is pretty much done, but if they lose this game, they're completely toast. Could be a touchdown day for D-Hop. I like that. I also like that for my fantasy team because he's on my fantasy team.
Hey, did you know Amon-Ra went green last night? Oh no, just kidding. He needs 2 more.
Oh fuck. We're so
2 more,
close,
2 more for his season long. He's got 94 receptions. We need 96.
Oh, we're so close.
We need a big game from Kelsey today.
I could see a big game from Kelsey today.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then maybe Justin Fields for 150 rushing. That'd be nice. Be really nice. Yeah, all right, we can move on. Sukh, you got any thoughts on this game? Or you want to keep going?
No, I was thinking maybe Damian Pierce because his rushing line I was seeing only 28.5, but he's burned me enough. Banned.
I played him last week thinking I was really smart, and they ended up playing Devin Singletary way more than Damian Pierce, which was very frustrating. One thing I'll say from the Texans side of things, if you did want to play a Texans prop, because the Titans passing defense or the secondary is not very good. Noah Brown, his line is like 30.5 or something like that. And Case Keenum's not a bad quarterback. Like Case Keenum's all right. Noah Brown, his line is 37.5 for the number 1 pass catcher on this offense. Noah Brown is actually pretty good at football. Titans secondary is buns. Kind of like that. Not going to play it, but if you wanted to play something on the Texans side of things, you could definitely see that from that side. So, okay, let's keep it going. A few more games to discuss, and then we'll cook something up with you guys. We got about 45 minutes until the slate starts. Appreciate you guys being here with us today. We talked about the Chiefs Pats. We don't really need to talk anymore about that game. I think we discussed that. We talked about the Niners and the Cardinals. I don't think we need to talk about anything else necessarily on that one. The Commanders taking on the Rams. I really liked what Hovey had to say about Cooper Kupp in this matchup. I also really like Matthew Stafford because of how bad this Commanders secondary is. They're terrible, and Matthew Stafford's been playing pretty well. Kyron Williams, his touchdown is minus 300, which is disgusting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
His 2+ is plus 180. What are we doing?
It's like McCaffrey. McCaffrey's is plus 145. Like, he's getting the same treatment.
It's insane, dude. Insane. Is it Cup or Puka? Porcelo nos dos, man. Porcelo nos dos. I like them both, honestly. I really do.
Crunchy and soft shell. I Googled that commercial, SPJ. Taco Bell.
With the little girl.
Look at that.
I love you, dude.
We did actually get that up north. It did unlock a memory from my childhood.
Good. Chat, do we know what Porcelo nos dos means? Surely. I like them both, to be honest with you, Gerald. I like Puka. Puka's on my fantasy team. Look at his rushing and receiving yards if you're going to play Puka today, because he has been doing some weird, they've been doing some reverse sweeps with him. And he will take them and run for 25 or 30 yards. And he's been covering additionally his rushing and receiving yards line, which you wouldn't think for a wide receiver, but they have been kind of utilizing him that way. So I like that line too, but I like Kupp as well. They should torch this Commander secondary, especially at home too. Stafford plays way better at home in LA. Good weather. So any other thoughts on this, guys, or do you want to keep it going?
Nope.
Keep moving.
Keep it moving. I just want to read off
11-17. We're
I know.
going to be on the clock soon.
I know. We only got a couple more games to get through, so we're good.
True.
I just want to read off my hunt plus 125,000 lotto because we talked about a few things, and I want you guys to ride with me for a couple bucks. It's DeAndre Hopkins, 110 plus receiving yards. Rashad White, 110 plus rushing yards. Christian McCaffrey, 60 plus receiving yards. And then to take us home, Lamar Jackson, over 271.5 passing yards. That is plus 125,480.
Are you going to be posting that one?
Yeah, I'll post it when we're done. It's just a lotto. I mean, it's, but we talked about a lot of the different guys that kind of had big games. Sukh and I we skipped over this Sukh in the Green Bay game. We both like Rashad White rushing yards. I like White a lot today. I think he could have another 100-yard game against this Green Bay terrible rushing defense. Talked about D-Hop, McCaffrey receiving yards, and then Lamar Jackson tonight on Sunday Night Football. So, yeah, there we go.
Boom.
Okay, two more games to get to. Cowboys, Bills. Any thoughts on this one, gents? I got no plays in this game.
No plays. I kind of lean with the Bills, but
what's the weather like up there, Shaggy?
Bet on them. That's a great question.
Anybody in Buffalo or around the Buffalo area? Is it cold? Is it snowy?
What's it like in Orchard Park?
Orchard Park. We're working on it at Iconics. We're gonna get there. You can also go to bettingnews.com. We post a lot of our stuff on there too. For free.
Keep the scribs.
Looks like it actually might be rainy. Yeah.
It's cold as fuck. Yeah, buddies in Buffalo. It's cold.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Just kind of a gut play makes me lean with the Bills at home here, kind of catching some stride before the playoffs, but we'll see.
Okay.
No bets on it.
What's the line? Let me look at the line here. 2.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So the Bills are 2.5-point favorites against the Cowboys. How well the Cowboys have been playing. That 2.5 plus 2.5 for the Cowboys looks like the ginormousest of traps I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
With how good the Cowboys are playing right now, people are probably looking at that plus 110 Cowboys money line and being like, free money.
Yum.
Oh, that's a trap.
Dude.
Ew. Oh my God. It might be the Bills.
I don't want anything to do with this game because the Bills are also frauds.
Yeah, I don't blame you for staying away from this one.
No. This is just one of those games where you can watch it. I got Dak on my fantasy team. I hope he has a good game.
Should be good viewing, but
I don't want to bet on it though.
Yeah, chat. If you guys got plays in this Bills Cowboys game, hit us up with them. Otherwise, we're gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, we got one more to talk about, and then we're gonna cook up a parlay with you guys. So stick around. We're gonna do that in just a few minutes. It's just December. Dallas has been playing pretty well, man. Pretty wild. GRIDDY-IRON Gang. Yes, that's the name of the show. Let's fucking get it. Let's get it. You know the deal. Okay, last game, Sunday Night Football. Ravens taking on the Jaguars in Jacksonville tonight. 3.5-point underdogs the Jaguars are to the number 1 seed in the AFC, Baltimore Ravens. The over-under set at 40.5. I like Lamar Jackson in this spot. We've slandered Lamar on this show a lot throughout the season. We never get on the right side of him. I'm a little concerned by being on the right. Maybe I'm hopefully on the right side of him today. The Jaguars have one of the worst passing defenses in the NFL, and Lamar's been slinging it, man. I like his receiving yards line or his passing yards line. Let me look at the line that I got for this. Let me just bring this up here. You guys got any thoughts on this game? Any ideas here?
I think I actually missed this game completely. I don't even remember having shit for this at all. So yeah, I got nothing.
It's Sunday night. There's plenty of time throughout the day still for these things to change. Yeah, over 214.5 is Lamar's passing yard line. I like that line. I like that number. Yeah, their defense is buns, especially from a passing perspective. I could see a big game from Lamar. I could also see a big game from Odell. I like Beckham Jr. Yep, there you go, Iconics. He has been. I like his receiving prop. It's kind of boomer bust because you're hoping he just hits a big play, but with how bad this Jag secondary has been playing, over 37.5 feels kind of low. If you're going to take Odell and his receiving yards, just ladder it. Just take it all the way up to 70 or 80 because he's probably going to hit a bomb. If he hits a bomb, you're going to cash it all in one go. But yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking in this one. Shaggy, you got any thoughts on this game?
I think the Jaguars win outright.
Let's go, dude. I can totally see that happening. 100%.
And that's not even me needing the Ravens to lose for the Chiefs standpoint. That's just the Jags at home. They don't want to be in a position where they're battling the Colts for this AFC South division. Yeah. But I think the Jags could come out firing, pull off this upset, catch the Ravens kind of sleeping a little bit. Because I mean, if the Jags lose, Houston wins. You've got 3 8-6 teams in the AFC South. Or, I'm sorry, Jags lose, Houston wins. Yeah, 3 8-6 teams in the AFC South. Jags don't want that. They think they're the far superior team in this division. So I think they come out on prime time and show people they deserve to be talked about like the rest of these division winners in the AFC.
I think your point is very valid that this game will very much determine the echelons of the AFC and if both of these teams belong in the same conversation or if one of them is substantially a different tier than the other one.
Right.
I think if the Ravens win this game big, then they are by far the best team in the AFC right now.
Mm-hmm.
If the Jags stay around and keep this close and win outright, I think that it's definitely a lot more muddled, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
for both sides, you can view it either way. Like the Ravens have a really big opportunity today to kind of further solidify themselves as the for sure number one seed in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
But if the Jags win, like you said, it all gets very interesting last few weeks of the season. So
Definitely.
yeah, it's going to be a good one. I wouldn't want to touch a side in this one either. I think maybe I would probably lean with you and go with the Jags plus 3.5, but nah, I'm not touching that, man. No way. I could see the Ravens winning big too.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I would argue I would rather take the Jags money line. I think this is the game they win or the Ravens win it by a touchdown. So
I think you either go Jags plus 164 on the money line or Ravens minus 3.5.
Might as well get the bang for your buck with the home team.
Yeah,
but we'll see if I end up putting beans on it. Probably not.
You were right about the what were you right about yesterday? A
lot of things. I had a good day. Yesterday.
So many things. You had a good day yesterday.
When are the Fur Man playing again?
When is Fur Man? Are the Furry Men playing today?
No, they play this week.
Nice. So, you got any thoughts on this one? I guess you said you'd missed it, so no, probably not, right?
But I was just looking right now. Last week, Stafford had 3 tutties against this team, and Lawrence had 3 tutties himself last week, and his quarterback milestone, 3 touchdowns, is plus 700. If he stays hot, that's juicy.
For T-Law?
Yeah, plus 700 for 3 TDs.
I hate betting on that guy, but you probably are right.
That can't be 3 passing TDs.
Is that really? Quarterback, passing, touchdowns, 3 tutties, plus 700.
Wow.
That's insane.
Him and Flacco? Good. Am I captaining this lotto ship today, boys?
Is the Raven?
Respectfully, I don't know if I can put.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that.
Lawrence and Joe Flacco lotto.
I'm happy to do Joe Flacco. Happy to do that. Trevor.
Yeah, I like Joe Flacco.
This Ravens defense is pretty good, dude. I don't know if I want to do Trevor Lawrence, man.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
But I like the looks. It's shit's cashing, bro. You said it out loud.
I'd bring it up.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all pushing it now. Yeah.
Okay. Bring us back down to earth. Thank you.
Bring us back in. Bring it back in.
Oh, so Gerald missed the Flacco.
All right, before we do that, let's do the regular guy first, and then we'll dive into the lotto because we got about 35 minutes for these games start.
Okay.
What are our four money lines that we want to roll with this week, gents? Who's winning?
You want calm tempered plays or?
I want winners. We want winners.
I think it's the Browns and the Packers.
I was thinking the Packers. I kind of like the Packers. Sorry, Sukh.
I like the Rams. They're minus 300. But
against the Manders. Yeah, I like that too. You guys want to ride the Titans with me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Shaggy doesn't.
Sure.
Because unlike you guys,
that game is just gross to me.
Mm-hmm.
Bills,
Packers.
I don't want to do the Bills, man. I like the Packers.
Right.
Let's start with the Packers.
Let's do the Packers. Screw it. Let's do the Titans.
Yes. I'm not in honor of that. I will ride this in the parlay. I'm not going to put it as a regular play because I don't want to have too much invested in the Titans winning. Make me sad. Dolphins against the Jets.
Definitely, but minus
They should
what, 350?
Minus 390. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it, is it? Browns are beating the Bears, eh? Right? Right?
I think so.
Minus 148 on the money line.
Do you like the Rams?
I do, yeah. We could take the spread.
We could.
Could do an alt spread for the Rams, like to win by like 4 or something, like 3.5. Obviously, they're winning by a field goal now.
Browns rolling. All right, let's do the Browns.
Yeah, I right now I have Packers, Titans, and Browns as our 3 so far. We need
what are you
more.
getting? What odds for that?
Plus 307.
Cool.
Need one more.
I'm actually getting 313.
Nice.
I personally think the Saints roll.
Saints?
Saints, Dolphins, Chiefs, Niners.
When the Saints go marching in. Falcons against the Panthers in Carolina.
I don't want to bet on
like
that game.
Yeah,
that's also all 3 noon games too, so we could just chalk it up here in an hour.
That's true. Should we just do the Saints against the Giants?
Yeah, that's also a noon game, but I don't care.
This is all right. So this parlay is plus 436.
Home favorites.
Yeah, what could go,
I'm actually getting 461 on Bet Online.
Nice. What could go wrong? I think we should juice one of them up and do a spread somewhere just to get us to plus 500. We don't have to.
Niners?
No.
Well,
I just meant let's just take the Browns on the spread minus 2.
I was gonna say that seems like the most obvious one.
Browns to win by a field goal. That gets it to plus 506.
Cool. Yes, sir.
What do you think, Sukh?
Yeah, for sure.
Browns by a field goal. Titans money line. Packers money line. Saints money line.
Yep. What could go wrong? Titans are blowing it for everybody. Sorry, boys. Yeah. If anybody's losing. All right. So Packers money line, Titans money line, Saints money line, Browns minus 2.5. Plus 506.
Full disclosure, mine will be Bucks.
Oh, Sukh. You gotta ride with us, dude. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Can't fade your squad. That's fair. Do you want to wait? So hang on. Who are they playing? Which one is it?
Bucks are playing the Packers.
Should we take that out? We can find a different game.
No.
How about this?
Everybody was on the Packers.
How about this? Instead of that, let's ride with the Falcons to beat the fucking Panthers at home.
No, I'm not touching that game.
What?
Atlanta's not that bad.
If Sukh's gonna be difficult, I'm gonna be difficult. Damn it!
Okay, let's go.
I'm not putting the Bucks in here. The Packers are winning that game. The Falcons Panthers is just a shitty football game. I don't want to bet on it. You were gonna take out the Packers, who are gonna win by a touchdown, and put in the Falcons, who probably lose. Saying we took a 4-leg winner, and you were trying to fuck it up.
I pressed the button.
Bet against my team. Your team sucks, Sukh. I'm sorry. You should be used to it. You support the Flames, man.
Shaggy's came for blood today, boys and girls.
Oh, love it,
man.
I fucking love it.
I'm a Chiefs fan, you know.
Yeah.
We used to suck too, damn it.
That was good. We're getting more and more undisputed on this show, and I love it. All right. From the top rope.
It's moving on us too. I'm seeing plus 5.
I got plus 5. I got plus 506. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Packers money line, Titans money line, Saints money line, Browns minus 2.5.
Here we go.
So if your Bucks win, I will tip my cap to you.
Thank you.
He'll tip that corduroy lid just for you.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Let's kick a lotto.
Okay, if Bucks win, I will buy a trucker hat and wear it next week on GRIDDY-IRON, and you have to buy a corduroy hat and wear it next week on Gritty-Iron.
It's funny. I
If
think I
Bucks
have a
lose, we
corduroy
both
hat
don't have
somewhere.
shit. All
All
right.
right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Handshake. There you go. Nice. Okay, so we're starting the lotto with Joe Flacco.
Oh, sick.
How many pass attempts?
You can't ladder pass attempts. Right?
No. Okay.
I don't think so. You could do his yards. 275 for plus 320.
How we feel about that, Shags?
What's he done the last couple weeks?
What was it? I'm sorry.
Joe Flacco plus 275.
He's had 254 and 311.
Bears passing defense is pretty
Too
ass.
many, Joe. Too many to be honest about it. I'm not telling you, and I'm not telling Kanika. Oh, it's between me, God, and Baker.
I kind of like Flacco.
Yeah, I worry about the Cleveland getting up early and running the ball. That's my only thing. But I'm being picky today, so
You are being picky.
You
Woke
could
up
just be
feeling
being
dangerous.
surgical. You could just be surgical.
It's true. Let's just do Flacco 275 and not overthink it.
okay.
Hopefully the Bears at least keep it close, and then the Browns cover late, and Flacco's chucking it everywhere. All right. So we got Flacco 275 plus. So 0. What else stuck out to you guys from today? You guys want to do some McCaffrey action from Hovey or Cup? Could ride with Cooper.
You could do either.
Yeah. I could do some McCaffrey.
CMC 2 touchdowns, kind of like that. It's probably shit
like
odds though.
Plus 145.
That's so lame.
That's gross.
But it's probably gonna hit.
Plus 145. Yeah, that's nasty.
I like Raheem
Bailey
Mostert 2 touchdowns.
You like Mostert 2 touchdowns? I like that too, actually.
That's like plus 700.
Ooh, Flacco 2 passing touchdowns.
Should we take the yards out and put the tutties?
What's the 2 touchdowns? I like that.
Might be a little more safe.
2 plus is plus 146 for Flacco. Let's leave it at the yards.
Okay, yeah.
275 for Flacco.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about Mostert? Two touchdowns.
I was down to maybe ride his yards. The Jets' rushing defense is really bad, dude.
No, not Chain either.
Nasty weather. No, A-Chain's playing.
I thought he wasn't. Underdog NFL said he was inactive now.
He's playing.
Dude, what is up with these tweets?
Oh,
he is active. Yeah.
I'm down to we could. Thanks, Chef. Spicy baby. Let's get it.
What's up, Jeffrey?
I was thinking we either alt one of their yards or we could take the 2 touchdowns. But A-Chain could probably fucking vulture.
Yeah, A-Chain would mess one of those up. Okay, we can take his yards.
Which you want to do, Mostert?
I like Mostert better. He's on my fantasy team.
All right, we're rooting for both. 90 plus is plus 255.
Cool. Yeah.
Want to do that?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
90 plus. Oh, or we could take Waddle. I'm just worried about the weather in that game, man. Apparently it's shit ass weather down in Florida. Am I making that up?
Chat, we know the weather in Florida.
Can we get a weather report? Shit weather. Correct. Okay. Okay. There was a lot of love for Brees. Oh, that's in the same game. Hi, doggy. I have a dog bang. Let's do something in the Rams. We got the love from Cup, but we could also go with Puka.
What do you want to do?
Or we could take Matthew Stafford. We could ladder Matthew Stafford's passing yards.
I don't know, gents. I actually think I got to skedaddle though.
Okay.
And
Ciao,
get
Bella.
out of here. So hit me with a lot of
Peace.
whatever it
Peace
may
and
be.
love. Deuces, gooses.
Till the break of dawn.
Adios.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace to the Middle East. It's just you and me.
All right.
It's like Sauce Team the other day.
Baker 3 touchdowns. No, I'm just joking.
Okay. No, thank God. Stafford. Let's do Stafford. I like Stafford.
Yeah.
We don't have to rely. We can just kind of roll with all of them. Stafford. Passing. Alt. Damn, we'd have to go to 325. Jesus. Plus 300. Or we could do 300 for plus 168. We already got some juicy legs in here.
I'll trust you on that one. I do want to play Stafford, though. I do want to play him.
Let's do 325 then. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, Chef says he's going to get there no matter what.
Puka's going to roll. I like that 2 blades and waffle. Talked about that. Okay, last leg. We've got 3 so far, which is Joe Flacco, 275 passing yards, Raheem Mostert, 90-plus rushing yards, and then Matthew Stafford, 325-plus passing yards. One more.
Now the Shaggies, do we want to do Chuba?
Oh, you do like Chuba. Chuba. What do we want to do? Rushing?
TD? Well, it's a 162. It's pretty juiced.
Plus 162 for a touchdown?
Yeah, anytime.
Or what about Jordan Love?
I mean, I've already taken enough abuse this morning, don't you think? Nah.
Oh, fuck. My bad, dude. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I'm joking. We can fucking do Jordan Love. What would you want to do with him? Yards?
No. You want to do Chuba. I like the Chuba look. Let's see I just want to see what we have to do for him because we'd have to ladder it up to 80 plus for plus 174 for Chuba. Or we take the Tutty for plus 175 for a touchdown.
Gerald, check my DM. Check my DM on what?
So we got Chuba. Chef said take something in the Packers game. We already kind of did. We took Packers money line and Sukh hated it. Cutlets anytime. Taking DeVito anytime Tutty. Good Lord.
I mean, I could take that just for the vibes.
Just for the vibes. Tommy DeVito scoring a touchdown today.
That was a horrible impression. I'll leave the impressions to you from now on.
Thanks. Yeah. I did a really bad Dickie V yesterday. It was awful. Oh man. Do you want to we could do something CMC.
CMC.
His rushing. I mean, I like his receiving.
Gerald just booked Baker 3 tutties for plus 650. He sent me that he booked it. I love you, my bro. This is why we're brothers.
I hope he cashes for you. He could very well.
He did it just for the vibes, and I love it. That's a straight dono, though. We both know that.
Yeah, it's okay. At least you know it going into it, you know.
Yeah.
What about all right? What about Christian McCaffrey 50 plus receiving yards for plus 320?
Yeah. I think that's it.
So we got Flacco 275 passing yards, Mostert 90 plus rushing yards, Matthew Stafford 325 plus passing yards, and then Christian McCaffrey 50 plus receiving yards. Plus 24,948.
Why not us? As Chef likes to say, why not us?
Speaking of Chef, what do you think? You like that? You gonna ride that with us? Where's Chef? Chef, you still here? He pops in and out so much because he's so popular now. He doesn't hang too long. But we still love you.
He's here.
You're here. Let's go. What do you think? You like it? Chat, what do you guys think? Would you guys want to ride this with us?
Read it again.
Yeah. Joe Flacco, 275 plus passing yards. Raheem Mostert, 90 plus rushing yards. Matthew Stafford, 325 plus passing yards. Christian McCaffrey, 50 plus receiving yards. Plus 24,948.
Oh, Sheffrey's a fan.
Yes.
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 Yes. I'm doing it. $5 pays $1,247.44. Okay. Bing, bong, bang.
18 minutes till kickoff, man. Let's go.
I know. Right on time. Right on time. That's a go. That's the way to do it. Put a couple little bucks on it. Let me read it. I have to type it up. Let me do this while this is our Betspresso 3 or 4 right there on the bottom of the screen if you want to ride that with us. And then I will type up the lotto that we just put together. That's the wrong one.
You gotta post your other parlay too that you hit us with.
Yep.
You're gonna be a busy boy in the next 15 minutes.
Always, dude. It never stops. Passing yards. Mostert. Oops.
How many nicknames is the Italian community of New York gonna give this guy?
Oh, dude, it never stops. This is like it's like Linsanity times a million.
It's like Gardner Minshew level stuff, like with the mustaches and the glasses and the mullet.
Do you know this? You know that Gardner Minshew lives in a bus in the off season.
Oh,
yeah.
Sweatpants Minshew. You're the only Jesus.
Hey, baby, you know the deal. Okay, let me get this pulled up on the screen here. If you guys want to ride with us, 948. There we go. Bang. Okay. Bing bong. All right, this is the lotto. Joe Flacco, 275 plus passing yards. Raheem Mostert, 90 plus rushing yards. Matthew Stafford, 325 plus passing yards. CMC, 50 plus receiving yards, plus 24,948. There it is on the screen. If you guys want to ride, I did say this one earlier. I'll read this one off. This is my probably a heavy donation, but if you guys want to ride this with me, it's plus 125,000. DeAndre Hopkins, 110 plus receiving yards. Rashad White, 110 plus rushing yards. Christian McCaffrey, 60 plus receiving yards. And then to take us home on Sunday Night Football, Lamar Jackson, over 271.5 passing yards. $5 pays $5,000.
And I got one more for you. Titans and Bucks money line together is plus 325.
The Sukh SPJ 2 geyser.
Come on, put a coffee on it. Less, put 50 cents on it. Then next week use it for another bet.
Exactly. All right.
Add the Giants money line coins. I might have to do that.
Oh, see, there you go. No,
if you add the Giants money line, that's
the
plus
special ed special. Hey, Joe.
This guy is a Pats fan. He's so spoiled. This guy's sitting on this horrible team now, but he's still like atop the mountain looking down at us.
Yeah, because of all the Tom Brady silverwares he won. Word. All right, man. We've been going for so long today. It's been an awesome session with you guys. Thanks so much for stopping by for the Gritty Iron Gang. It's brought to you by Betting News. You guys know the deal. Go get involved with us at bettingnews.com. Go follow us on Twitter if you're not already at Your Betting News. Go follow my man Sukh at Just Sukh. He's posting more and more, guys. We're getting him involved. Love to see it. Go follow me as well at Sweatpant Jesus. Let me read. Bring it up on the screen for you one more time, Sheffrey. So the bottom of the screen, Betspresso 4, Packers money line, Browns minus 2.5, Titans money line, Saints money line plus 506, and then this is the lotto.
Oh, sorry. Whoop. Stepping on your toes.
Flacco, 200. You're good, bro. 275 plus passing yards. Mostert, 90 plus rushing yards. Stafford, 325 plus passing yards. And CMC, 50 plus receiving yards, plus 24,948. You were trying to bring up the love, yeah, which is great.
Yeah,
love, big Sunday ahead. Housekeeping to finish, you know what I mean. always. Go follow my man Shaggy Betts, who was with us. He had to dip. Go follow all of us at Betting News. We really appreciate you guys. Couldn't do it without you. Thanks so much for the vibes. As always, we will catch you tomorrow for afternoon Betspresso with me and Shaggy Betts and VSauce. VSauce joining us tomorrow too. Say goodbye to Sukh. You will not see Sukh until next Friday. We don't see Sukh till Friday. Get involved with us as well on Twitter. We have Basket Case every day throughout the day at 12:30 Eastern. Get involved with us. I have a flight tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be able to run it tomorrow. I'll have to get the guys to run it or something. I might have to.
I can go in Basket Case with me.
There we go. Bang. See you on the interwebs. Indeed. We will see you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Sukh, say goodbye to these beautiful people.
Love all of you. Thanks for being here. Let's cast some slips.
Let's cast some slips, baby. You guys came for the winners. You stayed for the great Sunday vibes. Enjoy week 15. Gamble responsibly. We'll catch you in the next one. See you later, guys. Take it easy.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the now I know y'all be loving this shit right here. Rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do? Down in the rolling. What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit. What you know